Hoje nós vamos conhecer os advérbios de frequência. Então, nós vamos aprender a falar com que frequência nós fazemos nossas atividades diárias. Por exemplo, I usually watch TV at night. Usually é um advérbio de frequência. Vamos conhecer os advérbios? Never, rarely, seldom, occasionally, sometimes, often, frequently, usually, and always. I always wake up at 6 o'clock. I usually come home after work. I normally swim after school. I often spend Christmas with friends. I sometimes play tennis on the weekend. I occasionally eat Vietnamese food. I seldom go to the library. I rarely listen to the radio. I never listen to rock music. Observem que o advérbio de frequência vai vir sempre antes do verbo principal da frase.
I always wake up at 6 in the morning. I usually have a large cup of coffee and a sandwich for breakfast. I always talk to my colleagues about what we have to do. I never come home before 7 in the evening.
Quando eu quiser perguntar para alguém com que frequência ela faz alguma coisa, eu vou utilizar essa pergunta. How often? Então, por exemplo, how often do you work at night? How often do you play sports? How often do you fish? I always fish. I usually fish. I sometimes fish. I hardly ever fish. I never fish. Now it's your turn. How often do you fish? How often do you work out? How often do you fly a kite? How often do you go hiking? How often do you watch TV? How often do you read books? How often do you exercise? How often do you talk on the phone? How often do you study?